appreciate reading and that process of discovery.
I still can't read.
Damn.
Hello, welcome back to our Anything But Work podcast. This is our second episode. My name is Tofumi.
I'm Michaela.
I'm Ronnie.
I'm Austin.
I'm Mr. Williams.
And I'm Yuna. And today's special guest is Mr. Williams.
Okay, so updates from last week. Wait.
And it's all
Wait, okay.
Take two.
Okay, guys. Tofumi went to regionals for powerlifting, and she made it to state. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What else happened?
Track season
Anything-
started.
Track season
Track season,
started.
Yeah.
It's the weather is officially spring, I guess.
We're officially
Oh my
in
gosh, I
spring.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's whatever the pandemic wants to do. It's what the weather is.
Soccer plays Randall today. Yeah. Hopefully we
Good luck
win.
to our teams, yeah. I don't have anything special in my life going on right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a single thing.
Just a
Okay.
bunch of stuff.
This
Give-
podcast.
Give
This
yeah,
podcast.
give Mr. Williams the mic. We're gonna move
What's
on
going on
to our
in
set
my
of
life?
questions. So we're gonna start off with what's your name?
Okay, my name is John Williams.
What grade do you teach?
I teach 9th grade, but really currently, I just go wherever they tell me, guys. English.
Is that hinting for next year?
Maybe a little.
Okay.
And nothing set in stone for now.
Okay.
Cliffhanger.
But I'm still going to be writing the curriculum for 9th grade. I might also be going somewhere else, perhaps up a little.
Okay. How old are you?
21. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
You know, according to my cake that I got from Miss Adidel last fall.
Wait, hold on. Wait, let me
Oh my goodness!
It's okay.
This is getting eaten today. But no. I'm 28 years old. I was 1996. You're the rat.
1996.
Michael Jordan.
You're young.
That
Mr.
is a
Williams.
Jordan
You're
here.
young.
Well, thank you.
What's your occupation?
I talk about English and get paid every month.
Relationship status?
Relationship status, very much taken. An absolute babe named Mariana.
Wow.
Wait, whoa.
Wait, what?
No.
He had a take?
I didn't have a take. I was just like.
The reaction phase.
And
let's
for
go.
your last and interesting question, if you were not a teacher, what career would you have pursued?
Oh man, probably the much less stable acting career. Oh man,
You'd be a good actor, yeah.
or no, man, I love being a student. My dream job is to just be a vampire and go to school for Just,
Valid,
Lucky for
yeah.
you.
just
You
go
could
to
live-
school
But you could have made
forever.
such a good Joker, in the movies, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's either acting or just being a student. Being a student's my favorite thing in the world. Teacher's number 2. Cool.
Okay.
Something from that section.
All right. Okay, Mr. Williams. What's a memorable or funny moment you've had in this classroom from all your years of teaching?
This classroom. Oh man. Well, here's the problem. I have a short-term memory of about 2 seconds, so I forget everything after one day. Oh man, what's something memorable?
Anything about the spicy peanut?
Spicy
Dude,
snacks.
I remember that.
Didn't you stream it?
Freaking Brevin.
Oh, Brevin.
Goblin. Dude. No, it wasn't just Brevin, but I just remember Brevin. It was a lot of them. They, oh man. Yep. I brought up some spicy snacks, and
Brevin tried one? I'm gonna have to talk to him
they
about that.
lifted it. Some students boosted my spicy snacks, and they're like, "Oh, dude, peanuts. That tastes good." They did not taste good. Those were spicy 11 million Scoville unit peanuts. So brutal stuff. I'm glad nobody got hurt. I'm really glad no one went to the hospital. We had a couple people throw up and go to the nurse. But yeah, don't eat food that is not yours, because sometimes it may be poisoned.
Or spice.
I guess.
Same thing, really. That's insane.
But yeah.
I liked Romeo and Juliet. That's like my key memory.
Really? Cool.
I like when we did the Joker versus Batman scene.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they did
those
that
are
whole
super
thing.
fun. Yeah. And then we're doing, what is it? We always try to level up every year, and so Romeo and Juliet definitely a lot better. We're watching like scenes on the stage as we go in a more structured way.
Have they gotten to their passionate conversation?
Passionate conversation. Oh,
Do they
scene
talk a lot?
4.
Do they talk a
I was
lot?
worried we would have to
yeah.
cut that actually.
Wait, they're
Um,
passionate. Why did
It's
I
not.
do
I
that?
mean, it's
What do
just.
you mean?
Oh, so
He knows
Austin's
exactly what it is.
Austin's referring to a scene in Act 4 Romeo and Juliet where
Oh.
right before Romeo, because Romeo commits murder one, which is kill with intent.
You can't say that.
He murders someone and then he has to flee the country. And right before though, he makes a pit stop at his new wife's house because he's got to take care of some business and kind of, so they just lock themselves in the bedroom for a whole afternoon, evening, and just talk about Romeo's future. So,
Exactly. You know,
very important conversation was had.
Pick one?
No, I
you know, they're very.
Okay.
With Mike.
Oh, wait, hold on. Please hold.
Holding.
Time
Now
out.
it's gone. Where'd it go?
Oh no.
Technical difficulties.
What's one lesson you hope all your students take with them after they leave your class?
Oh, that's an easy one. I just want people to walk into my class and leave at the end of the year with an idea that English is cool and fun, and like one of my favorite usefulness. Like if you go into English, cool. If you're an English kid, sure. But if you're not, like, do you listen to music? So many people come to my class like, oh, I just listen to the beats, and I'm like, well, leave in English, you can know what all the songs mean on the first or second listen, and that's really cool. And just awesome stories that you can read. Like, why learn lessons the hard way when you can read about people learning lessons the hard way and better your life without having to almost die? And for some people, almost dying, learning lessons the hard way, making those mistakes, that you got to do that. But for others, reading about it, that's good enough. And so just teaching people to figure about, like, learn more about themselves and learn more about the world, and just kind of appreciate reading and that process of discovery.
I still can't read.
Dang it, Austin.
We're working on that. Working on that, Calvin.
Miss Adidell's working on that in progress.
In progress.
Yeah.
Is it true? You guys lost, what is it? The blended learning?
We don't do that, I don't think.
Rip, dude.
We lost.
No blended learning. You guys don't know what blended learning is?
What do you mean? We
Oh, wait. I didn't know
Do you
that
guys
we,
do
like-
blended learning?
We used to.
Oh,
The
rip.
stations, right?
Yeah. You don't do that?
We
We
did.
did it like twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That was
unfortunate.
like last semester,
Oh.
wasn't it?
Is that why we don't do that anymore?
Never mind. I didn't say anything.
I don't do that anymore.
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, cliffhanger.
I said nothing. I said nothing. I didn't come on here to spill any tea.
I mean, that's what this is
What's
for.
your passion? So what's your passion with like Lego sets?
Oh well, I just love messing with stuff, and like I'm not cool enough. I'm not good enough at math to be an actual engineer, and so, but I'll be an okay mechanic. Not as good as Nathan. If you guys know Nathan Taylor, that dude's good at mechanics. But
Really tall guy?
yeah, the tall guy, that dude, he could be a
Tall
solid
guy.
mechanic
He's
if you
Nathan.
want it. I'm okay. I
A
like
unit.
Legos because they're just fun to mess around with and build stuff. And I leveled up to like cars and bikes and stuff in the future. But I still work on Legos, and they're just super fun and awesome. And I can't keep real orchids alive, so I have Lego orchids.
I didn't even notice that.
No, I don't think no one's noticed the green among us yet.
There's a green among us?
Yeah.
Wait, catapult. Oh, the question of the day. Oh, I remember that.
The question of the day is my favorite way to have my question of the day is my favorite way to start class because it gets people just
That's right.
engaged.
Big
Okay.
butt.
And
You have a mic.
Yeah, but
if it's freshman, don't
Oh,
let them in.
Ronnie,
Hmm?
do you have one?
I do have one,
Perfect.
but first,
Oh,
that was Ryan.
Is
Um,
Ryan coming?
I think she'll be here in a second.
Ryan Rattray?
Mhm.
Yes.
Ah,
She's also on the
Work over
podcast.
being-
That's
Yeah, she does math
that is the
over
most Ryan move
Yeah.
I've ever
We
heard.
couldn't have that because you have anything but work, so.
She was like, I'm behind in 10 classes. And we're like, you're not.
Ryan, you only have 6 classes.
I
She's like, I need to get my map done. I'm like, the teacher said, as long as you're not 3 weeks late, she'll take it.
Yeah.
And
Your
it-
teacher doesn't.
And she gave it to us last week. So I was like, you do not need to get this done.
It's gonna be okay. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Our dilemma is I accidentally joined a book club, but I don't read. I
don't
walked
know how.
past. Yeah, just as I don't read.
All right.
We're gonna find
Listen.
out. I walked past a bookstore and someone handed me a flyer. I thought it was a coupon, so I smiled and nodded. Turns out I just agreed to join their book club. Now they keep sending me meeting invites. I haven't read a single book in my life, but I've gone to every meeting. I just nod a lot and say things like, "Wow, what a journey that character had." It's like,
It sounds like.
why are you going to these meetings?
Sounds like something awesome.
Oh, it does sound like Austin, yes.
Austin, do you
That's why I picked it.
Do I read?
No, he said he can't.
You said, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I read.
Maybe this
I
is
really
awesome.
read subtitles, you know.
You know, Michaela. It's okay.
So they ask, do I confess or do I just keep BSing my way through?
Yeah.
I mean,
You go first?
sure. I mean, you can just leave the book club. I'm pretty sure you don't have to show up. That's like,
Well, my thing is like,
Maybe
Yeah.
he's like.
why are you going to these meetings?
Yeah, like why is he like
It was
taking
just,
it so
yeah,
personal?
it was meeting invites, not a you have to be here.
mhm.
So,
Maybe you could just like pick up a new hobby now, start reading
yeah.
or something.
Anybody have a take on that?
Like I would personally probably go to like a random club if they have like food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
Just go to the book club.
maybe it's a sign that you should start reading.
Yeah.
Because like, what do you mean you don't read? How are you growing educationally if you don't read?
Well, I mean,
How'd
I don't
you make
read
it out of
because-
high school?
What do you think, Mr. Williams?
So, I'm very curious. I think Austin had some really good questions, like why are you still going to these meetings? They're all optional. Why? So is it snacks? Is it the thrill of deception? You know, is it? No, I like. Do I just keep BSing my way through it? So I do hold a degree in professional BS. That is what English really is. Is your ability to just BS your way out of whatever. So yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do. Is just to. You haven't read this book, so can you look like you've read this book?
Yeah.
Let's just play a in real life game of
dude,
Among
if
Us.
if you want to keep
Oh,
up,
real life game. Like,
Yeah.
Like who's doing what?
There's an imposter.
if you want to keep up the deception, you could just watch the movie or do what all the college students. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just like so, the secret. So students know this. They look up summaries, but they don't look up criticism.
Oh.
You got to look up criticism.
Why are you
too.
giving
You got to be able to yap
Oh.
the analysis.
Do you play Roblox?
I do not play Roblox. I play the boomer version of Roblox, which is World of Warcraft.
Oh, man.
And so,
Mr.
I love that
Williams, do you know about a Kendrick Lamar?
a
Kendrick
a
Lamar?
Kendrick
A-
Lamar, not the
Not the person.
not the Nobel-winning artist Kendrick
Yeah.
Lamar.
Five-time Grammy
Yes,
Award
K-Dog.
Five Grammys.
for
Yeah, you wanna
one
walk.
album, for one song.
What do you
Dang,
feel
which one was
about Kendrick
Um,
Lamar? Not like us.
it? Not like us. He
Mustard
won.
on the
He
beat.
won on a diss
No.
track.
So
Well-
recently in Romeo and Juliet, I asked my students to apply songs to characters in their current arcs in the play, and we put "They Not Like Us" as Paris's anthem.
Oh.
Can you give us a little? They not like us. They not like us.
I don't actually know the song or the
Well, you
lyrics.
just chant not like
What
us.
is it? They not like us. They not like us.
Yeah.
They not like us.
And I will add music over it later.
Yeah.
I hear, Kendrick calls. I've only ever listened to 2 of his albums. I will confess, I'm not a Kendrick enthusiast.
That's more than some people.
So I've listened to Damn, and I've listened to Pimp a Butterfly. That's probably my favorite of Kendrick's is To Pimp a Butterfly. It's just solid stuff. But if you ask me my favorite mainstream rapper, it's probably gonna be J. Cole. Actually, I just like his flow and cadences more. Kendrick's he's awesome though. He's definitely
Did you like the Super
captures the
Bowl
zeitgeist.
performance?
I don't watch the Super Bowl. I told you guys
I
I
figured.
only watch sports that have engines in them, and unfortunately,
Oh.
I'm not into balls.
What?
Just sports.
I'm sorry. That's very
So-
inappropriate. That's
Right.
very
Can you say that one more time?
That's like when it does like boom.
That's one of
Can I play on
those.
that?
So sometimes you got to write those into your script as a teacher to just lock students back in. Like I'm gonna space out because sometimes to no fault of their own they just space out.
Rose blocking.
You just gotta say you gotta say some stuff that's really really funny out of context. So all those students who aren't listening. What?
There you go.
Oh,
Technical difficulties.
There, that's better.
Kendrick's okay.
If you like sports with engines, then you will like basketball because LeBron James.
Engine.
Okay, that's clever.
Give me Michael Jordan
That's
any
clever.
day of the week.
He's the GOAT.
Oh,
6'7" is
Hopefully.
for LaMelo Ball.
Okay, whatever.
Goodness gracious.
look,
I don't
LeBron's the
understand the
GOAT.
6'7".
Are we gonna have to
Okay.
have a whole conversation about
Do you
this?
want? I can.
We'll
explain
bring that
the
up in our
6'7".
debate
Don't worry.
episode. Coming
Okay,
next.
just saying.
Have you ever
Featuring-
seen An Next Dilemma is my gym crush thinks I'm a personal trainer and I don't know how to stop it.
Okay, that's easy, but I want to hear someone else. I know exactly how to do this.
I was just trying to be helpful when I gave someone one tip on their workout, but now my gym crush thinks I'm a trainer. They keep asking for advice. They bring friends who also want training. I barely know what I'm doing. Do I tell them the truth or do I start studying YouTube fitness videos immediately?
I think you go for the YouTube today.
You run with it.
Yeah, I
You literally just go.
We gotta
with
play
it.
long term here.
This is your opportunity. This is a How I,
I
Met
fully
Your Mother
agree with
scenario.
Tofu.
Oh
I
my
say you
gosh,
just run
I
with
love
it.
How I Met Your
This is a How I Met Your Mother scenario.
Mother. Man,
You learn.
Why
a
would
great
you
series.
even?
We're just playing with it, right? Like
Yeah.
we just like first of all, it sucks that it's your gym crush because now this is a business relationship, and now you need to. So I see two ways, right? We either start asking for money, and like okay,
For you,
we start charging,
oh, okay, like make a job.
or we use this as an awesome opportunity to get in with this cute girl and develop this relationship.
exactly.
Yeah, I think
Either way, it's a win-win.
You gotta play it.
How bad do you want it?
we got
So
it.
here's the problem. Yeah, like what do we do about
How
because she's taking a
bad do
friend?
you want it? That sounds terrible.
I'm just saying, like long term. Yeah, relationship. Like, how long do you want the relationship?
How bad do you want the relationship?
Yeah.
Ears over here.
Make her friends pay. Be like, yeah, for your friends, it's this rate for this much.
But then you could say like
for you, it's free.
Yeah, yeah. See,
That's a good one liner.
For you,
You just drop it on her.
it's free. Don't worry. And then you just slide like a
I
card.
mean, it was the thing though. If you go
My
in a
card.
relationship and she's not interested, now the clientele is gone, and we're just back to square one. And we're just going to the gym.
it's not like you're getting fired. Though.
shoot.
You're not a personal trainer.
I like this because if you think about this as an opportunity to build yourself up and like build up your own health, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Very true.
deep words, Mr. Williams.
And
I've been told I'm not allowed to hold. They say I talk too much.
Because he started mumbling about how dentists can understand people when their mouths are open. Like, I'm gonna ask a question if I can figure out which one. Oh, okay. If you could go back and give advice to yourself as a first year teacher, what would you say?
see, the problem is, I don't know if I'm doing anything different. That was-
To start off with great.
Oh man, so I mean, I would just go back and tell myself, young Williams, I would just say, hey man, here's what I would tell him. I don't know if advice would be the right word. I would just tell him, so do more of this, right? Like, or that this doesn't change and this does change. So I'm like, you're gonna get better at that. And this is always gonna be just really, really freaking difficult.
Yeah.
Always. And for me, that is classroom management. I don't think I'm ever going to get the hand of classroom management because I just love students so much. Like, they're just so fun to talk with and chat with and have a good time with. And so, like, I love building relationships. It's super fun. But, like, when you got to put your foot down and say, like, okay, listen, I think it's time to, like, get off the desk.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so I probably just tell myself what gets easier and what gets more difficult as the years go on.
Okay. You're super hungry and you want chicken. What fast food restaurant are you going to?
Well, I don't think I go to any fast food restaurant. Fast food just is.
Take one.
Fast food's fallen off in such a big way.
That's true.
McDonald's is expensive, all right?
Yeah.
Like Wendy's, all of this stuff. Like, I'd go fast casual. You know, okay, there's Cane's post-COVID and Cane's pre-COVID.
Wait,
100%.
Two different.
100%.
Two different businesses.
Mhm.
All right, Cane's
Yeah.
cut back on the chicken. They cut back on the Caniac side, and the chicken's a little drier now. I don't like Cane's after COVID. Sorry,
Fair.
I'm on Slims all the way.
Slim Chicken.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
knows
dude.
what it's up. He knows what's up.
I've never
Let's go.
been.
Slim Chickens is insane. Okay, number one, Blues.
So
Austin.
Austin just walks out.
Blues.
Austin's
That happens to me all the
voices.
time. People ding dong ditch me because it's so close to the
shadows.
stairs. Yeah, they
Shadow
run
people.
past. But yeah, Slim Chickens, better sauces.
Everyone's Zaxby's.
The chicken tastes just as good as Cane's post or pre-COVID for me. And I understand that it's like fast casual, but frankly, fast food is just as much. Like if I want some chicken, it's gonna cost me like $10-12 wherever I
probably
go.
Yeah, that's true.
Or we can go to Walmart and they have those little popcorn chicken things that are like
Rotisserie
$4.
chicken for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
okay,
rotisserie
rotisserie
chicken. We
chicken
always used to
is
do
the
that.
hack for sure. Like you go to Sam's, Walmart, whatever,
Right.
and get a rotisserie chicken for $5-6. That's really good.
It's like, yeah, way cheaper there.
So yeah, but for fast food, I'd go Slims.
All
That's
right.
that's the
all
truth.
I have to try it. I've never been.
Slims.
Slims. I've only
It's on the
been to
other side of
McDonald's
town.
twice.
It's on the other side of town.
It's
so-
right down
Yeah.
the.
We
You
go
know
around
where a
and give our
volcano is, like the
piece of
Vulcan
advice?
Korean barbecue?
Yeah.
It's right next to that.
Wait,
And
Oh, wait.
Chewy's.
Oh, yeah.
You go down, and then once you get to like all those hotels, right?
Yeah, you gotta grow up culture.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We're moving
Okay.
on to our final segment, and this is called the Ronnie Rios advice. He looks straight into the camera, and he gives our last piece of advice.
Our
So,
last piece of advice?
yes.
That was a music lyric.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
So I gotta just keep that going. So
Okay.
at first, you'll be afraid. You know, you'll be petrified. You'll be thinking, how can I live without you by my side?
Whoa, whoa.
But you might spend so many nights thinking how that person did you wrong.
Okay,
But you'll go strong,
okay.
and you'll know how to get along, because you will survive.
I'm
That
a
is
survivor.
Tofumi, no! Okay.
I've got a couple.
Keep that in. Cut out what she just said.
I think if I was to like, give something in that light,
What song
I
is
might
it?
say, you know,
Did
sometimes.
you memorize those lyrics?
Sometimes you get them, and sometimes you get got.
Uh-huh.
And if we're gonna get circular with this, always remember, winners. What do? Winners win.
Yeah.
Winners.
They want the ball.
Bro.
So whenever that's something I like saying to people, like after you beat them, they're like, "What? How'd you do that?" And you're just like, "I don't know, man. Winners win." Winners
And that's
win.
what you-
Not to use
Okay,
that.
well,
That is my favorite
thanks for
logical
watching
fallacy
with
of
us.
economics.
We've been anything but work. Next week, we're going to dive into our lunch table, and
Yeah.
we have
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
we have much more coming up that you should stay tuned
wild
stay
lunch
tuned for.
All right.
It's rough and tumble at the lunch table.
Alright.
Wild world.
See you guys next week. Bye.
Okay.